Okay, well, I've been over in Australasia, I suppose. I say Australasia because I've been in both Australia and New Zealand for the last couple of years. Yeah, it was a great adventure, but when I got the opportunity to come back here, and especially to Cape Town, yeah, it was a bit of a no-brainer for me. I've always wanted to work here, and I just kind of took the long way round to get here. I guess I was just looking for a bit of an adventure, you know. I think, unlike a lot of people who leave South Africa, I wasn't like running away from anything, you know. I mean, I was just kind of going towards something which I felt was a good opportunity, and it was. You know, I wanted to go and just create good work. You know, I tend to go towards the place that I feel I can do the best work. And so I went over to Australia, and I actually found out quite quickly that the agency I was at wasn't really compatible with me, and we parted ways quite quickly. But I was quite lucky enough to have a great opportunity to go over to New Zealand. I worked at a great place called Publicis Mojo, and yeah, did some really interesting work. And you know, after being there for about 14 months or so, I got a call from Brett, someone that I worked with a long time ago. In fact, me and him started off as a team way back, well, it must be about 15 years ago at Network. We've always stayed in touch, and we both actually moved across to FCB many years ago as well. And yeah, I said that this opportunity's come up, and I've always wanted to work in Cape Town, so I decided and you know, I think there's fantastic opportunity here as well. It's a good time to be here, actually. It's just been voted the world's #1 tourist destination, for starters. It's going to be the design capital of the world in 2014. FCB itself as a group has just been was voted the #1 agency, or the yeah, it was the #1 agency in South Africa last year. Yeah, I mean, and you know, just look out the window. I mean, it's a no-brainer as to why it's an amazing place to be and work. I don't really want to focus on tradition. I think I want to rather focus on what we feel is right for, you know, any particular brief. You know, I think if we are adhering too closely to any kind of formula, we're not exactly going to be creating anything new, and I think that's what we're in the business of doing. So yeah, if if the job requires a very, you know, the type of work that you know, needs a very South African voice, then absolutely. But I don't think, you know, I don't want us to be typecast as the type of agency that only does one specific type of work. The fantastic brands, you know, and I'm really looking forward to doing some awesome stuff, you know, on those brands, and that's kind of my main focus right now, you know. And as I go, I suppose we'll see what kind of needs to be changed and revitalized, and you know, we'll kind of get there as we go. I mean, right now, I mean, it's been pretty busy. I've kind of hit the ground running. Bit of a baptism by fire. We've been working on some big projects, working some late nights, so my focus and attention has been on that for the last 4 weeks. And hopefully I'll get a bit of a moment to come up for air, and then we'll kind of assess, you know, what we need to do with the details.